Whoosh, and yeah, I got to get to the right screen here. And swoosh. Ah, my goodness. Hey, everybody. Nobody's supposed to even be on here because we're not supposed to be live. Welcome. We are trying to fix my internet issues and stop the reason that I have been going live and all that stuff. But first, we got to introduce Mike Ball.
Well, shoot, man.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
We're here on a weird time.
It's Black Dragon and Mike Ball. We're not really supposed to be on here at all. I got bars, but so does he. Drinking a Coke and some Hennessy, I see. Yeah, we're having a good old time. Me and Mike Ball, and I'm not here to rhyme, but hey, I'm just trying to get this thing fixed. Yeah, and you can tune in with us, which is absolutely ridiculous. It's not about, what'd you say? It's not about something. It's about lyrics and timing or something in your rap. That was cool.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh man, it's hell over here today.
Yeah, it took us a 2-hour delay to do this.
2 hours to get online.
Yep. And that's why he has behind him right there, you see all the modems and all the wires and stuff. That's one of them. Yeah, no, it was unreal today. And then as soon as he gets that all booted, the whole internet, everything is fixed except his computer.
For the problem that we had, you guys missed it. I was going to let you see the Comcast guy and everything, but we went down hard, man.
Yeah, no, you went from having internet like you used to, like where it would dip and all that, and then all of a sudden offline completely. You were dead in the water.
Internet speed test.
See, now you're going to be good on the speed test. What's up, Bobby? What up, Miss Lotus? What's up, Carney? I see you guys up in the building. Much love. I see Washington State up in the building. What's good? We got Mississippi as well. Man.
There you go. Hey, y'all.
Too much text, straight up, Bill. It's a huge, it's a thing that is even hard for me to deal with all the time, and I'm young, I deal with this stuff all the time.
Too much tech? Is that what he said?
Yeah, he said, oh my God, too much tech.
You can say that again. You guys, I'm going to show you guys something just so okay, let me try this. Okay, so this is what is this?
It's mine. Don't be sharing my screen.
I
Go share your own screen.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
So I do have a news story for you guys.
That's like uncool. I didn't mean to share your screen.
Yeah, what if I shared your screen?
Oh my God, we'd have trouble.
Right, we'd lose our channels.
Let's see what's going on here. The speed test.
Too much tech, not enough thumb. Exactly.
Look at this. 600 meg, almost 600 meg down. Almost 600
Yeah, if you're downloading a file, all that matters is your upload. But you've never even gotten over 500 in there, so at least that.
Hey, Roseanne, how are you?
That's actually decent. How you doing, Joe? Oh, look at it dipping.
I'm good. Listen, what the hell? Listen, I called you because I had some computer problems earlier, but I think that they're
okay.
I think it's resolved now.
Okay.
But I needed you, so I was. That's why I was hollering. Thank you for calling me back.
No problem.
You doing all right?
Yeah. Oh, you know that Leon Trump, right?
No.
I'm putting him in the back. This dude wants to see her on the fucking phone. That's crazy. On the middle of a show. It's my birthday today, 47. Yo! Happy birthday, my man. Happy birthday. Much love and respect. I want to do what y'all do, but wow, yeah, forget about it, dude. I understand. It's a lot of work to deal with this kind of stuff. So while he's taking his phone call, because I'm sure it's important at this point, we have a very interesting story that came out a couple of days ago or yesterday. I found this right before we were going live on here and found out that a Floridian Florida biker with will run plate leads deputy on 145 mile per hour chase, cops say. So this person's 19 years old and I guess taunted deputies to chase him, including by circling patrol cars, authorities say. So there's actual video footage of this whole ordeal. So we might as well go ahead and play this off and see what we see here.
Turn your bike off. All right, the will run guy is eastbound on ISP in 12 for 10 seconds. The other two are going to come back. Ever get everyone up?
Should have a GoPro on his head.
There you go.
Is a like concrete gray flat.
Yeah, GoPro on the head. Looks like he's got some red writing on the back of that hoodie. Red wheels. Okay, he's at ISB. Yeah, he's running the red light through ISB. He's going to be westbound ISB. Yeah, he's signal 12 now.
Still westbound.
Yeah, westbound. Hagen Terrace. He's going between vehicles, running red lights.
That's what's up, Brandy. Shout out to you. Much love and respect. And this guy's running. See if we can keep up with him. See the right passing Daytona Beach right there, the sign, the infamous.
Make sure FHP has in case he gets back on the interstate.
Updating them.
We have someone on LPGA facing loop. He's coming up to LPGA now.
Look at all those cop cars on there.
He's at LPGA 95.
He's through LPGA,
Whatever
still
cars
westbound.
were. Can't outrun the helo.
He might try to get on that board here.
Get rid of the ghetto bird.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. Confirm, he's still westbound I-4. High rate of speed.
I wonder how this is going
He's
to end.
matching
I
our
don't
speed
even know.
now. Yeah, we're doing about 130, and he's pulling away from us. Coming up over the bridge. All right, 1792 now towards Sanford. We'll see where he goes. Coming up under I-4.
Yep. Fact, Eric.
1997. All right, somebody just tried to step out with him. He stopped at 2nd and Oak. Motorcycle stop, stand by.
Hello.
Welcome back.
2 units making contact, 1 at gunpoint.
He's at gunpoint now.
At gunpoint.
We're waiting on the airline.
You just ran.
Alert,
like I'm
3 units
friendly.
making contact, 2nd and Oak. Sorry for the delay on the updates.
Man, they caught his ass.
Oh man, was that shit fun?
No, not really. You see the tag?
No, what's it say? I like to run.
Run.
Oh yeah, good job, man. You guys are real
Wow,
strong.
it really was.
Ah,
Wow, it really did.
that's my
say
first
well
and
done.
last name. That's what that is. That doesn't mean I'll run from y'all. Yeah, Kellen, Canada. I absolutely have heard of Final Option. MC, as a matter of fact, one of my very, very, very dearest friends is in Final Option. MC, a guy I've known about 35, 40 years or so. So does that answer your question, Kellen, Canada?
There you go. Hope it ends well. Yeah, I mean, that's the whole thing, Joseph, is hopefully no one dies at the end, right? You know, or no family or no innocent people are taken out. Yeah, and so regarding that story, guys, so obviously the sheriff's office helicopter ultimately led to the capture of the driver, who was identified as a 19-year-old man from how do you say that? New Smyrna Beach. Smyrna Beach deputies said the chase began with the two bikers, resulting in them taunting deputies by riding circles within the intersections, officials said. The chase began around 6:45 p.m. Tuesday when a deputy spotted motorcyclists riding on their back wheels in Port Orange. What does that mean? Riding on their back wheels, like wheeling?
Wheeling.
I like how they actually say that, riding on their back wheel. You know,
Well, that's what you're doing.
Fun fact: there's no legislation or anything that says you have to be on two wheels rather than on one wheel. There is no difference in the state of California. Just side note there. That's just California, though. Yeah, look it up. The suspect finally stopped around 8 p.m. after being relentlessly chased on the ground and in air for nearly 90 minutes. Man, 90 minutes of fleeing at what they said at the highest rate he was doing at 145. That's gotta suck. You're lucky you didn't crash, dude. When asked why he didn't stop earlier, the biker said he was scared, officials said. As for the quote-unquote Will Run license plate, it was a fake. It was fakely purchased. Okay, so it was a fake. It wasn't even real. It was fake purchased off of Amazon, a deputy discovered. Charges filed against the driver included fleeing at high speed, reckless driving, and possession of a counterfeit license plate, in addition to traffic violations. Now, how is that a counterfeit license plate if it's not like a you know what I mean? Like I think everyone would think that's a fake plate. I don't think the DMV would ever give it out saying something like that. That's radical. Like if it's a number plate, I kind of understand, but I don't know. I thought this was a very interesting story overall. You know, there's Tampa Bay for you. Tampa Bay Times is who reported it. So, what do you think of that, Black Dragon, as a biker and as someone that sets good examples? And
I think those guys make us all look bad, and they're like outlaw bikers that are always shooting somebody or something. Every time they come up, they make us look bad. Right. Every time they show up, every time they do something, the public gets to see, you know, millions of viewers are sitting here watching you race through the streets of California or race through the streets of Florida. And once they're looking at this stuff, it just makes us look bad.
It and overall does.
Because this is so sensational. Like, who runs from cops on one wheel? Who has the tag Will Run? I mean, we just look like lawless 10-year-olds who don't want to do the right thing. And so all those guys make us all look bad, and they get off on making us look bad. But you know, all the way from the guys who do the flash mob thing on motorcycles and all that stuff, and they're all the same. They all make us look the same bad. Yeah. So yeah, I think they suck.
Yep. Why would you invite that heat? Exactly. Yeah, and congrats on actually getting your internet. Look at that. Triple P is congratulating you, man.
The internet issue is not fixed yet.
No, it's actually not, guys.
But they found out that it's not just me that it's happening to. It's this whole the guy who came here said, "Hey man, I installed the folks next door. Let me go ask them if they're having the same issue." But because they don't use the internet as much as I do, they don't complain. But when we walked in the door, they said, "Yeah, we're absolutely having the same issue." So now they're going to put us on some sort of watch. I mean, we're working perfectly fine now, and I haven't done anything differently. Well, I wanted to show you guys something for a minute since we're doing the tech stuff today. Just a few of the programs that we use while we're doing this. So you guys can just get an idea of all the stuff that
I'll ride most of my brothers, Frank. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Did I miss something?
Yeah, I was just responding to Frank.
So this right here is a program called OBS, and this program here is what handles all of our stuff that you guys see. Like, I click a button and the first scene comes in. Can you still hear me talking, Mike?
Yeah.
And then this is our beginning stuff. all this stuff is set to buttons on this program. But now, if I was actually running the whole show, it would be very difficult to see these buttons and read them and know what they do. So they create a box for you. It's called a Stream Deck.
You get
And
hotkeys.
this Stream Deck here mimics the keys that you see over here.
Joseph is right.
So instead of taking a mouse, which is what I got to do right now because this is broken, but instead of taking a mouse and clicking these and be looking all off camera, all I got to do, and we got a few different kinds of these, but all I got to do is just hit the Stream Deck. I hit a button and it automatically hits that. I hit another button, it hits that. So that's how I get out of here. And then I have these buttons over here that are all here on my Stream Deck. And then so all this has to be programmed. When I first got started, Mike used to have to help me with this stuff.
It's a lot.
Hollywood is the one that first initially showed me how to do all this stuff. And then this stuff breaks. Like, okay, so for instance, we're in this scene here. So this is a scene. The way we start off, first scene is the beginning. Then I have a couple of beginning videos. And then I have the spinning dragon. And then this is the intro. And then we come into the scene. And then in the scene, so every one of these, when you go here, then you have this thing here that you can turn on or turn off. So this is the actual thing in there. So
Yes.
right here, we have the scene. And so this is all the stuff that's enabled in the scene.
Within that single slide on the left.
Within this single slide. So we have Atlanta 3. Atlanta 3 is the capital view of Atlanta you guys see behind me every morning. Or if I want to go at night, I have the lake. And so all these things are in there, including my commercials. So when I go off, see, I wonder where my commercials are. I thought they were here.
It's probably
here they are. Here they are. So here are my commercials.
Yeah.
And then here's Get the Book.
Prepare yourself.
So all my commercials are in here, but I also have a whole thing full of commercials. So this is how, this is how this works in the daytime. When you guys see me and Mike, and then there's a whole nother program. I wonder how crazy this is going to be. So this is the program that we use to
StreamYard.
This is the stream. So if we go here,
You can go ahead and do all sorts of things if you want.
So if we're here, this is what Mike is controlling in the background. He can control the audio, or he's got all this on his side. We got virtual backgrounds, recording, all this kind of stuff. And then over here on this side, we can see the comments, and then we can bring in our banners. And then we have the same kind of stuff over here. And so this is how Mike can control everything that's on my computer. We got the Mike Ball intros. Where's your intro? My
intro's up there. Back up there. That's a picture.
Oh, that's a picture? Oh, yours is up here. So anyway, this is how Mike Ball controls the studio over here. Everything, we got music, all this stuff is, so it's like having a whole nother
Streamlabs. It's like running two OBS systems at the same time.
Yeah, it's like running two OBS systems at the same time. Then this is,
and Bobby, essentially that's me, Bobby. Come on, man. We are our own team. Knowledge very much is power. And by the way, thank you, Eric. Shout out to you, man. See, he done got no stop the cap.
I need a stop the cap button.
You can't even get that soundbite.
Need a stop the cap. And then this is how we run the podcast. So the podcast is running simultaneously in the background. So this is the sound bars. This is letting me know the speaker levels. And then these are various hotkeys that give me clapping, or I can have thunder, or I can have laughing, all kinds of stuff. Or we can program our own stuff. I don't like the gunshot one.
They do it so weak on purpose. Like, they do that on purpose because they don't want to actually show off, a real gun sound. Oh, you're promoting guns.
Over here, we can connect it to Skype if we want to bring a Skype person in. I never looked at this. This is the monetization button. I need to go look
exactly,
at that.
Bill. Brain is starting to melt. Facts.
So this is okay. So then, on top of all that, then there is the soundboard that runs it all, and we both have these soundboards here.
Yep.
So this is the.
You're good.
Can you hear me anymore? I can't hear you.
You're fine. You're fine.
So I killed my own sound.
Yeah. Go figure.
There it is. Okay, it's back. Okay.
Yeah, we were able to hear you though.
So I couldn't hear me. So this is the soundboard. We both have both of these. These are called Rodecaster Pro 2s. And I've also got a Rodecaster Rodecaster Pro 1s, Pro 2s. So these things, this allows us to handle the voice, the sound, the mixing, all of that. And we have some other cool stuff like that. So we got a whole nother set of hotkeys that just handle me and Mike Ball, giving it our all. You know what I mean. And there's all kinds of toys on here.
That one's lame. That one's lame.
This
all presets suck. You know what I mean?
All the presets. Mike Ball got rid of all of his presets. I kept mine.
Yeah.
Although I do want that one.
Yeah.
And so you can put any preset you want in. Or was that you? You did one?
Oh, you echoed. Do it.
And then I don't know if Mike kept these, but I kept my voices.
Hi, everyone.
Because I'm always
I never play with none of that.
I'm always looking for use cases for my voices.
I need a use case to use my voice.
And then this stuff goes on. So you got to learn how to use all this stuff. And then you got to understand microphones, and you got to understand sound, and you got to understand.
Well, you really are your own videographer, your own producer, your own engineer. When you're doing these shows, you really are doing it completely by yourself, and it's a one-man show. Like even my stream house and all that stuff that I showed off this morning, all of that was 5 different camera angles, and I'd be dancing in the middle of the floor and changing the scenes, basically changing the cameras from my hip by having hotkeys on my hip that I Velcroed. Every night that I would go live, I would Velcro it to my what's that? The belt loop, and then I would be able to scene switch off of that.
Yeah,
so I would do.
So he basically, man, what is going on here?
We took one of your stream decks, but put it onto my hip. That's essentially what I did.
He basically had one of these. Yeah, you just said that. Okay, He basically had a stream deck. Like you see here on his hip, that he would press buttons and switch change. Same thing that we're doing, but he could do it walking around. Now, what I showed you was all what we use when we're live.
Right.
When we're editing, these are whole different programs here. So this is
that's just Audacity, huh?
This is a program called Audacity, and this allows you to edit sound.
This is a fact, Bill. Thank you, by the way, for the compliment.
It's what everyone doesn't see, why we make it look. Yeah, man. Thank you, man. So this is Audacity. This is the program. This is just one of many programs. I've got Audacity, and then I have another one. And so these are just examples of all the programs that we use to to make this. But I have Audacity, and then of course I have the Audition, which is another sound editing.
And this is purely sound. This has nothing to do with video. All of that, what you just saw, that's coming up right now, all audio.
This is just audio. So these programs work similarly, but not the same. So once you learn one program, then you got to go and learn another one. And the
YouTube University is best for this software kind of stuff, guys.
Yeah, this is
which takes hundreds and hundreds of hours to figure out.
The learning curve is not easy. Then we have video editors. So this is here's one of our video editors right here. So
Adobe
I use
Premiere Pro.
Adobe Premiere.
Yep. That's the standard.
Is it?
That's actually the movie standard. Yeah.
I thought it was Final Cut or something.
CapCut? No.
No, There's Final Cut Pro, is what used to be.
No, this is now the leading industry standard.
This program is so big. Do you see how long it took it to?
Yeah, and you have nothing else running right now, which is hilarious because he just rebooted his whole PC, so he doesn't have 1,600 tabs open. He's only got
actually
this.
I do.
Do you? You restarted your?
No, it remembers them
because it says it does do that. It says, "Would you like to restore?" And you said, "Yep."
Yeah, absolutely.
Said, yep. Man. Yeah. As soon as I saw BD's internet check, don't watch, I was ready to see it. Best way to get me to do something is to tell me not to. Look, hey, right in the very beginning, before we had even started, this is like an 2-hour ordeal. We had people coming in the chat saying, this makes me want to watch it even more. This is fantastic. 4:30? Yeah, right. BD will be taking a nap. Like, dude, perfect. Love it. Love it. You got to love this stuff, man.
So with all the stuff I've got up right now, I've only got
I feel that, Bill.
I've only got 42% CPU usage.
Which is your brains of your computer, guys. It's how it processes everything.
But I've only got 34 tabs open on Chrome. I've got 21 tabs open on Microsoft Edge. I've got a Discord up. Adobe Premiere is up. OBS Studio's running. Spreaker Studio, that's running my podcast. The Stream Deck.
Thank you, Bobby.
5 streams on the Stream Deck. So these are just the programs. So we got Premiere up, or PDF up. We got all these things. Then we got the Creative Cloud Management System up, and then of course all the Google Chrome tabs.
Yeah.
So the computer is, the computer's getting down. Yeah.
I just brought it down. Oh.
And then here we are on Premiere. Boom.
It finally launched.
Yeah.
It does take forever. On any computer.
I wasn't expecting that. Oh, so it wants to update.
Now press X at the top. No, X at the top.
Oh, thank you. So this is just many of the video projects that we do that are here. And then this has its own whole set of things. It's really amazing. Well, it's still trying to come up. So
yeah,
this is on a computer.
It's a huge program. Like what he's pulling up right now, like that will take some people like to render a video, just to like you finish the video and now all you've got to do is export it. Sometimes that'll take you like 3-4 hours, depending on what kind of computer speeds you got, all sorts of things. And he's got like one of the best top tier computers, and so do I. And so it does take forever on a lot of these programs. It sucks. But yeah, it's that stuff that people don't see behind the scenes.
So I'll just see if I can't bring this up for you. So this is an example of the video editing. So when we edit video,
man, you didn't even edit that much in this one either.
No. So when we edit video, it looks a whole lot like the audio editors, but it's video. So this is we cut and we paste. We do all kinds of stuff in here, and we throw all this in the back. All this stuff is so learning this took a couple of years.
Easy.
It took me a couple of years just to learn how to do this, bring transitions in, and all this. All this stuff you see right here was all edited in, where you have all this stuff going on. All that's all edited, all made by hand. So all that's done in Adobe Premiere, and
Thank you, Miss Lotus.
Huh?
I'm responding to the chat as you go.
And then we have a whole nother program that we use. This program is what we use to build thumbnails. So this is our thumbnail creating program. Can they see it?
Yeah.
I can't see you anymore. So we use this to make thumbnails. This is called Canva. So all the thumbnails that, so he's been making our thumbnails lately, but here's all our thumbnails, and I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thumbnails that I've made. I can go all the way back to the beginning. And so we have thumbnails, and then we have...
Wait, go all the way down real quick. Go all the way down. Keep going all the way down. Keep going, keep going, keep going. So look at those thumbnails, man. Look at those thumbnails. It's rough. Rough. Definitely rough, don't you think? How about these? You like these ones?
What are you trying to say?
What are you trying to say?
What are you trying to say? What a homie couldn't say?
I'm just saying that, you know, my artwork is next level. My artwork is next level, cuh.
Stop the cap.
Look at this thumbnail right here. This thumbnail is the bomb right here. I don't even know what you're talking about. Look at that.
So you edited one person in? I got you.
Look at that. Look at that thumbnail, bro.
I got you.
Get off me on the thumbnails. Okay.
Right.
You don't want to do this. You don't want to do this, Mike.
Right.
You don't want to do this to yourself.
Right. Stop the cap. Exactly,
Joseph. You out. Who said stop the cap?
Joseph knows, man. Joseph don't play your game.
I admit
so do I, Miss
I
Lotus.
admit that this was a pretty bad thumbnail. Oh my goodness. We've come. I admit that's nothing wrong with that thumbnail right there. That's a great thumbnail.
You just don't edit much of it.
Can you believe that these women were created by AI? These are not even real women.
You didn't even remove the background or nothing.
Well, I have somewhere I've done that.
Man.
Yeah.
Every single one of our thumbnails have something that is obviously not only taken, but every single picture has the background removed, all of it. Shadows. I add shadows to the characters, everything.
I cut the faces out of the pictures and put them in.
Yep.
Yeah. Boy. But look at all these videos we've done.
Oh, it's endless. It's endless for sure.
So learning how to use this program. But before I had Canva, I had to do this all by hand.
Which I did too, Photoshop.
And so that's when we would use this program, which it's kind of funny we don't use so much anymore. But you still better remember how to use it. Look how long it takes to come up.
Oh, you were pulling up Photoshop. Okay, all right. So we were using the same thing.
Yeah.
Yep. Photoshop is like a whole different level. You know, it's like Adobe Premiere Pro. It's the same, but just for
thanks,
pictures.
Carney. Appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in.
Absolutely, Carney. Much love and respect. Next time, I'm in the. How many CPU do y'all run? I run a i10 20K or something like that. I forget what they are. They're 10,000 something now. That's what the CPU is.
Oh, I can't remember what my stack is. 9 something or other.
Triple P says, "Hey Mike, what software would you recommend for instrumental recording? Needs to work on Microsoft laptop, affordable, allows mixing."
GarageBand, right?
No, I would never recommend GarageBand. For recording instruments, it just depends on what you're recording. Honestly, like what I do, I'm old school when it comes to recording. I actually put up my microphone like this. It's on a certain stand for a reason, actually. Is at my amplifier right next to where you guys can't see, I have another one of these microphones just like this. And I actually plug in and then I put this straight to the speaker. You know what I mean? That's how you're actually supposed to record tubed audio. And
but what program? That's
so
what he's asking.
this is what I'm getting at is I would use something, you could use something as simple as Audacity. You know, you just need to track your stuff out and just label what the track is. That's all you have to do.
Well, why not use GarageBand? Ain't that what that's for?
Yeah, but that's like you want to add like different sound effects and all of that stuff and all the I don't mess with any of that stuff. I don't mess with the presets. I don't mess with GarageBand. I'm not that's an Apple thing anyways. And yes, you can get it on Microsoft, but it is an Apple thing. Like I know Pro Tools is something like that's like the stuff that if you're going next level, like recording, that's what you want to use. That's like what the studio like people are using.
Is that
Personally,
Adobe?
Adobe is Pro Tools, yeah. Adobe is like the front runner for everything. It's the industry standard.
Yeah, that's what I have. The whole Adobe Creative Suites lab, everything.
But it's hard because the different you know, the different softwares have changed over just even the last few years that even the softwares I were using are probably outdated by now. You know what I mean? So, but recording is a whole different thing.
So this is the Photoshop suite. This is what we use to create pictures. Yeah, this is what we used to do thumbnails in. So
back when you had to do every little thing by hand.
You had to make the cloud, you had to do all that. With Canva, it does it itself. Now, this is but I'll still use this to make book covers and stuff like that. Intricate stuff that you can't do in Canva.
Right.
But programs like Canva have come along. You used to have to be a graphic artist.
Absolutely. It's like going to school.
And YouTube University was it. Now, Canva does a lot of this stuff with templates and stuff, and all you got to do is just
and a mix of AI.
And now it's got AI, so you can just say, "I want 3 women riding cloud horses." But used to be when we started, you had to make all this stuff by yourself.
Absolutely, you did.
That's So then this right here is a whole nother. So we're going to a whole nother
platform.
Realm. So I have a Discord server, and so this Discord server.
You're not even in my Discord, by the way. Wow, I'm calling you out for that one.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. I don't think I realized you had a Discord server.
That's crazy.
In my Discord server, we have all these people that are over here in the Discord. Ghost Eagle is over here. Hellfighter Steve, all my people are here. A lot of you folks that watch me all the time are here, and so we have.
Put that link, by the way, in the. Oh wait, you won't be able to do it from there. You'll be able to do it from private chat because it won't let you click it on there. There you go. Boom.
Is that it? I see it.
That's mine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me put mine up. So this is our Discord. This is my Discord server, and you can come over and join the Discord server. And I've got the club table. We've got moderators, the to-do list. Oh, let me see. This is for you guys, though. We have front porch, introductions, how you introduce yourself, waiting room. If you're gonna be a guest on my show, you can also come in and be a guest from the Discord server, and you'd be waiting in the waiting room. We got general biker memes, MC talk, biker women, biker chicks, motorcycle club, good deeds, black dragonisms, prospects corner for prospects to hang out, MC protocol 101 to learn MC protocol, bike buying tips, prayers for fallen riders, all this stuff. And then we have these video chats where you guys can actually sit and chat with me. So learning how to build this server was a whole nother discipline. I got the server built, but then all of these professional people that do this
Yep.
came and hey, I'll do that for you. Hey, you don't know what the hell you're doing.
That's exactly what happened to me back in the day.
Wolf the Red came over. A guy who's in a club here in Atlanta, who happens to be a Discord master. You have these Discord masters, these people that exist in the Discord universe, and they fly around and they see your sorry ass Discord server, and they contact you and say, "Hey, you don't know what you're doing.
Yep.
I'll build it for you." So and then Lissa runs this Discord server on a daily basis. Lissa is another Discord master. So
Bobby, for real.
I need to watch this again several times because y'all got smoke coming out of my ears. Yeah, so this is journeyman. This is what your average YouTuber with, I would say, 15 to 20,000 subscribers would probably have to know.
Yeah, at minimum.
That's in a studio. And so after, so the Discord server is just one of several places that we have for folks to be. Then, of course, we have our various social medias.
And keeping up with all of that. Yep.
So here is an example of my social medias that I have to keep up with. So I have this thing called a Meta, and Meta Business Suite allows me to keep up with, I have approximately, 15 or 20 Facebook pages. Okay. So these are all the emails and stuff that are coming in through them, and this is how I keep up with them. So for Black Dragon Biker TV, these are all the people that email me. So they're either emailing me from Instagram or Facebook. So I can see what Mike Ball, this is what Mike Ball sent me today. He made these really cool graphics. So one graphic he makes for YouTube, and then this graphic he makes for Instagram and for Spreaker, where I host so for every video that we do, Mike Ball, I will send Mike Ball the like here, school shooter's father guilty of his murders. And now from there, he creates the thumbnail. Just sometimes all he gets is something that small from me. Other times he'll get like a whole story where I'll send him the links to the story, and then he goes and he comes up with the so for me, this saves me hours.
Yeah.
And Mike Ball's better. Well, I'm not going to say that because it'll blow his head up.
Stop the cap, right?
Mike Ball and Mike Ball thinks he's better than me at this. So, but no, honestly, like, all I have to do is say, man, I'm going to do an internet test and tell them not to watch it. And then they'll tune in because you told them what not to do. And so he comes up with this, and boom, here we are. So this is, Mike is always sending me, this is how Mike and Mike calls Instagram the human resume.
It is.
And this is how we talk back and forth to each other, and we make all kinds of well,
that's all of our conversation really is right there.
Yeah, that's
if we're not on the phone, we message each other on there. We don't even text.
Or we're messaging and talking on the phone at the same time.
Or that happens all the time too.
So these are the messages that come off my messenger. These are oh my goodness, that's Instagram. We have to be careful. Somebody's sending booty to me.
That's Instagram for you.
You can never know what's gonna. We got Facebook comments, Instagram comments, all this stuff. It's all going on at the same time. We'll take that down. And you just never know. And I have guys that send me. Okay, so there are folks. There are so many of you guys that just send me stuff all day long. Like here are some of my guys. They just send me videos and stuff all day long. So that's the Facebook one. Then there's an Instagram one. Then there's WhatsApp. And then there's LinkedIn, TikTok, YouTube. Now we have a completely brand new one that we had to learn that we just got a few days ago called TikTok Live Studio.
Oh yeah, that whole bit.
Um,
I'm 57. I need a Mike Ball on the team. Yes, sir.
yeah. Yes, you do.
Sheesh.
Yes, you do.
Stop the cap.
But I had all this before Mike Ball. Mike Ball came and made it simple.
Just enhanced.
Mike Ball made it simple. Hollywood, believe it or not, is who introduced me to all this stuff.
Right. Original.
And Hollywood is doing all this on his own. Like,
yeah. And most YouTubers do it by themselves.
now we take people and we teach them. Like, you're on with AB now.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And okay, so bring this up, Mike. So this is the newest TikTok Live Studio, and it's actually downloading a new one. Like I didn't even ask it to.
Updating.
It's updating a new one, so that's interesting. So what did they add? They added a guessing game. This
Probably
feature.
bug fixes and stuff.
Well, I'm
What's
hoping
going on?
I'm hoping what they did was I'm hoping that they added where finally you and I can be on desktop live.
No.
It's got to come at some point.
Eventually, but trust me, it would hit the news media as soon as that happens. It would hit like IG, it would hit like all the feeds. I would see it. Anytime there's a big change or whatever, guess where I get that info from? It definitely doesn't come from, let's say, Instagram or TikTok themselves. It comes from hearing the news about, hey, what's coming up on this or what just got updated and like what has been brought to the table with with these different platforms. I study it, you know what I mean? Because I heavily rely on the internet.
Yeah.
You know, it's my job. So I have to understand the internet. You know what I mean? Thank you, by the way. Yeah, absolutely. And also, you know that guy that you know, Loki with the hot sauce company? He's sending me a bottle too. And I was talking to him on TikTok Live. I even bring him up because I just got some food and my bottle hot sauce bottle is going to be here real soon. And I'm excited to try that. Like everyone, they came into the live when he was live with me. He had like 5-6 different people join into our live on TikTok. You can have like 12 people live with you. And we all just hung out together and we had a great time. And all those people were talking to me about the hot sauce. And I'm like, dang, these are just fans of you. You know what I mean? Like, that's cool.
Oh, Loki. Yeah.
I was live with them last night.
Oh, that's cool.
I went live and then he saw me live and then he went, you know, did not the co-host thing, but you can come in as a guest.
Mm-hmm.
And it showed his followers that he went live and then they all came in. And then slowly but surely we built the certain people that we wanted up there that were part of the community of his. We brought them up and they were like, we had a wonderful conversation. But that just goes to show that social media, it takes up time, it takes up a whole bunch of, I was live on TikTok alone last night by myself for 3 hours. Like that's a lot of time that you dedicate.
Yes. So this, my friends, is TikTok Live Studio. So on top of all the other programs that we run, we have the TikTok Live Studio, and it took probably a few hours for me to learn how to use this thing.
Eric, there's a lot of stuff.
There are polls. There's the history of the polls. You can throw polls up. You can
do almost unlimited right there.
You can, but it also tells you your CPU usage, your memory, your upload kilobytes, if you're dropping frames. So this is all your frames per second. So this is all technical stuff that is good to know how this is working. So
when you're a streamer,
how your feed is going when you're a live streamer. It also tells you whether you have access to the various programs or whatever. How many diamonds you're bringing in, how many viewers. You can also simulcast this.
And diamonds is money, guys. Like anytime someone donates, it turns from coins to diamonds.
Absolutely. And you can cast out to either Android, iOS. You can bring in images. You can you can pull different cameras in. There's so much stuff you can do here. It's just like
OBS.
It's just like having an OBS. This is OBS. So it's just like OBS, just not quite as powerful.
Right. It's the TikTok's version. Now, OBS works for every single, platform out there. This is targeted only for TikTok.
So there's also one of these for Instagram. There's an Instagram Live. And right now, I don't think Instagram has its own app. So you would go Instagram Live through OBS does everything. So you can go Instagram Live through OBS.
Right.
Like so. So these are just some of this is not even all the programs.
No, it's probably relatively around half or 3/4 of what we use. But it's a lot of power to get this stuff running.
Oh yeah, so let's just talk to him a little bit about the CPU you would use. How much did your computer cost? Was it a lot of money?
Yeah, what about it? Talk about it.
Oh my goodness. So you're going to spend if you're going to run live. Now, so you don't have to do any of this if you're running live, if you're not running live,
or video too. You want good video processing.
So the reason you want good power for video is going to be rendering time. Once it doesn't take me any longer than about 8 minutes to render any video, up to 2 hours long. Before I got the computer I have, it might take me 8 hours to render the same video.
Yep. That's exactly it.
When you put a video together on one of these platform thingies, then the computer has to mesh it all together with all the codecs and all these things. And so it can take a slow running computer hours and hours. It can take you an hour or two to do 5 minutes worth of video.
Yep.
So you need three things: a clocking ass CPU and RAM.
You're missing one key thing out of it. You got both of the CPU usage. All that is a CPU, and then you've got your RAM. So that is allowing you to do multiple things at the same time, kind of thing. But you've got your GPU, your graphics
card,
and that right there
and you got
very, very expensive by itself. Just one of them.
Clocking ass GPU as well. And then now, while we're at it, you also need a clocking ass network card, so you can upload and download it, because it doesn't do you any good to do all this and then only have 6 megs upload. So you need a clocking, and then that means you got to spend the top money on your cable so that you can have the 100 gigs up or whatever the case may be. Right now, I've got 500 down and 100 and something up. So
that's actually pretty decent for what we're used to with Black Dragon.
Well, I've had it. It just hasn't been working. I mean, that's what I paid for. But it just hasn't been working. That's what we're trying. That's what the purpose of going live today was, to see if we could get all that fixed.
Yep.
We've got a few problems that we're trying to work on. One of the problems is my sound. I have this sound coming out of this program, and it's not coming out good. Mike says it doesn't sound good. So that's this.
That's how you guys used to hear it.
So Mike says that sounds horrible. So we had to move that.
The chat will let us know. Absolutely, it does.
So we had to move that to this new over here into StreamYard. And Mike says it sounds much better over here. So let's try it. So
Sounded
Chat.
way better that time.
chat can let us know.
Oh yeah, they know which one was better there. First or the second one, guys.
Jennifer said, "Damn it, man! Can I go out with you?" I think she's talking to you, Mike.
I don't know about any of that. Stop the cat.
She's
up,
talking to
Jeremy?
you, my homie.
She's talking to you.
You're the young one.
So that don't mean nothing.
I'm used to women falling all off of me.
Right.
I think you should probably get used to it now. I have just learned Photoshop and Adobe Premiere Pro in my business sales and marketing college program. I really enjoy it. Eric, if you really want to learn this program, turn on YouTube.
YouTube University.
Turn on YouTube.
Yeah. Bobby knows. It's 100 times better now.
Jeremy said, "Yeah, that's it. It's perfect." So Jeremy says it's better. Eric says it's a night and day difference. Bobby, 100 times better. Wow. So there you go.
Mm-hmm. All I know.
So I just don't understand why the hell it's not working over here. Like, what is the problem? So I'm gonna. Oh, and we took the same files and we moved them over to.
They are the
other
same
program.
files too.
Same exact files.
Yeah, it's not
So
like
this-
one's audio corrupt or something. Nope. It's
Chris
weird.
Sutton says the second one. If you poor guys need help dealing with all the women, I'll help you out.
Joseph, yeah, right.
You can't
Not
have
the cap.
Jennifer. You cannot have Jennifer Edmondson. She's ours.
Gotta love it, dude.
We'll find someone else for you. Jennifer wants to go out with one of us.
Yeah, we don't know which one, but
We don't know
we'll
which
figure it
one.
out. We'll figure it out later.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, man. So, how'd you think about your internet test video, dude? It only took us 2 hours to start up,
And we've been on it an hour.
and we
But
did it. We did
We
the
got
whole
to
damn
show
thing
people a lot of what we do
behind the
that's in-
scenes.
in the background. And so this is, and then one fortunate thing came with this program, StreamYard, which I don't like StreamYard. I much prefer Restream. But so with the StreamYard program that we're using here, this great StreamYard program, this allows us to do really cool things. Like there's a principle in cable TV called multi-streaming.
Right.
And so this allows us to multi-stream from this program. It allows us, you can see, to stream to Facebook and 2 YouTube programs. If I paid for the $50 a month one, then I would be, so you can see here, Facebook, YouTube, Mike's YouTube. But if we paid for the $50 a month one, we could do another 5 or 10 channels or something.
Right.
And that's something that we do in Restream. So that's just some of the stuff we do, man.
Yep.
Some of the programs that we run all these programs simultaneously. You're going to have a computer that is going to have at least close to 100 gig of RAM or something like that to
Nah, you don't need that much, but you do need
that's what I'm
60.
running.
I would like 60 or higher, in my opinion. But people try to skate away with 8.
Close to 100, that's like more than halfway there.
People skate away with 8 gigs of RAM, 16 gigs of RAM. A lot of people.
Not to do what we're doing. No bullshit.
I know, and that's the very first thing I tell streamers if they're experiencing issues.
The very first computer that I had,
Yeah.
this has keys. What did it have?
Yeah, it's keys.
It had like at
Like
least
special
15 gig.
hotkeys.
It had at least 15 gig of RAM, I think. I
No,
thought
it's
I was
8 or 16.
I thought I was doing something with this. No, it had 32 gig of RAM. 32 gig
32.
RAM on that computer.
32 and then the next up above that is 64.
And 32 gig of RAM in this computer choked.
Yep.
It would not run the programs. And one day Hollywood laughed at me. He says, you need a new computer, my friend. You're trying to run all that stuff on 30 gig of RAM? Get the hell out.
Yep.
So my next step up was 64, then 96. And what's after that? One something.
I think they do like 124, 128 or something like that.
128, I think.
Yeah, it's crazy. A lot of money too. Like, how much money did you spend, do you think? Roughly.
On RAM?
No, your entire computer.
Oh, well, I got it on sale, but I think it was close to like $7,000.
Yeah. That's I know.
But
I've bought $3,500 PCs, and I've also bought $11,000 PCs.
I was gonna say it clocked out to like 10 something or whatever, and I got it on I think one of those Black Friday sales. But what happened was, now you can't buy our computer. You won't buy this computer. Hewlett Packard will custom make it for you and send it to you a month and a half after you order it.
Yep.
So what we have, they have some systems that'll be close, but for you to get exactly what you want, when you start telling them, well, I want the graphics card, I want this, I want that.
That adds like $1,800 right there.
Yeah, yep. They said, I tell you what, we'll have your computer to you in a month and a half.
Yep, that's exactly what happened to me with both my PCs I've gotten here. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. It took like, I don't know, almost 2 months, because it actually, the government stopped it because of how much power I bought out of it. I maxed it all out. And so it got stopped, and they checked it.
Oh, in Hong Kong? Yeah, they made it in China or whatever. And
I don't know, but whenever it got to the US, they actually said, like, this is too powerful of a PC, and they set it aside. You know what I mean? Like, both of them, because it was a double purchase. And a lot of the times people will buy these things just to like farm cryptocurrency. That's what the video cards do too, is they farm cryptocurrency online, which is crazy.
Yeah. When I went to go get my latest video card, these mother effers were camped outside the damn store.
Yeah.
They were sitting in line with
most people are
chairs and stuff.
Most people are for that kind of stuff. Yeah.
They were there overnight, and I was like, excuse me, what are you guys doing? We're hanging out for the latest video card. We're crypto miners.
Yep.
I said, what the hell is a crypto miner?
Yep. That's what they do.
You don't know? No, I don't know. Well, what are you going to use the graphic cards for? Graphics!
For video.
For video. I'm a video guy. He said, oh no, man, we use them for making crypto. So the way I understand it is, whenever you buy something online with a credit card, a computer processes that somewhere. And they make that transaction happen.
Yes.
So there's these places with these farms of these computers that do those transactions.
Oh yeah, there's servers like that are big as my room here that are full of computers, essentially.
That individual people will own those and have a house full of that. They'll have a whole house full of 3 or 4 rooms full of this stuff.
Yep.
Or a warehouse or something. And that's how they make their money, because they get a little piece of...
It's like the finder's fee. You mined this amount.
That's the mining.
Yeah.
They get a little piece of every transaction, if it's a crypto half bit or something.
Because they use your machine to do it. Yes.
Yeah. So it's like real estate. Hey, you pay the toll, you cross through my machine to do that credit card transaction or whatever the case may be. So this is called crypto mining. And
when I found out how much you can make off of one single computer, just one computer, I was like, yeah, there's a reason why people go houses full of computers.
How much can you make off one computer? I don't know.
Off of one computer, it's like $50 a month or something like that.
Whoa.
Yeah, $50 a month.
So just if you had 500 of them things.
Right. So you have to really, really let that thing run at full speed too.
You're going to spend some money, because the graphics cards that these guys were waiting to get were like, $2-3
grand sometimes.
Yeah. and they were getting the latest ones, and they
Yep.
were already sold out before they could even get to the store.
Mhm.
And these guys are sitting in line. These really weirdos, man. these are, you talk about computer nerds. These guys are nerds to the
to
max,
the real
man.
T. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Triple P knows.
these guys are doing it, man. So that's what when I went to get my graphics card, I was like, dude, I'm in the whole wrong business. But you got to really have you some money to get, 10 or 15 heavy duty ass machines that can just mine all day. Then your light bill, your electric bill.
Now that is the part that they don't really discuss, is the amount of electricity they use to mine this shit.
Yeah,
Now, it's a lot. They use up a lot because the whole time it's clocked out. It's using basically its whole potential. It's not running on half speed and it's keeping nice and cool. No, those things are fired up the entire time.
So you need air conditioning. You need and then
your CPU better be not air cooled but water cooled.
Yeah, water cooled CPU.
You need everything water cooled.
But what I heard Buffett say, Warren Buffett, he said he was getting out of cryptocurrency because it's destroying the earth.
Well, whatever. I'm not going to necessarily listen to what's.
You got to burn coal fire. You got to dig coal out of the ground to burn these coal fire furnaces to provide the electricity for all these crypto miners. You're destroying the earth and the atmosphere.
I guess so, huh?
Yeah.
I guess if you put it that way.
Work equals, what does work equal? Work equals force times distance, something like that. Damn.
It's the amount of labor that it takes to get to that product. What it's actually worth.
Formula for work.
You talking about just normal, like
work
memory?
Equals force times distance. I think yes, I know what work equals. Yes, I know what work equals.
You proud of yourself?
I am.
We'll give it to you then.
I recalled what work equaled. Don't hate. Work equals force times distance, right there. I don't care, Mike. I don't care. Can I be proud that work equals force times distance?
I'm proud of you. Force times the distance.
Mm-hmm.
Good job.
Thank you.
We know everything. We know everything, y'all.
Together we know everything.
Together we know everything.
Together and with our audience.
That's right. That's right.
Oh my goodness.
That was a wonderful internet test. And we got to have a little biker news segment in.
And we got a little biker news segment, and we got to
show off all the fancy tools that's behind the scenes if people wanted to hang out after the biker news for it, because I know people
and most
always
importantly, we got to know the formula for work.
And most importantly, yes.
Joseph says, between us, we know everything.
That's a damn fact.
That's a damn fact.
That's a damn fact. Yep. Yes, sir. All right. Well, much love and respect to everybody. Thank you all for tuning in, hanging out with us. And we're going to go instantly, not even stopping. We're going straight to TikTok Live. Isn't that what we're doing?
It's almost 7 o'clock at night here. I'll do it till 7. It's 6:40. Yeah, we can go till 7.
All right. We'll go right after this. All right. We'll see you guys right over there. Much love and respect. Make sure you follow him, Black Dragon Biker TV on TikTok, Instagram, all that stuff. And then me, Ball Valve TV. Yes, sir. See you guys over there.
Hey, I'm Black Dragon. Thanks for tuning in to our internet test. I told you not to look, man, because I told you not to watch it because it was boring as hell, I'm sure. But we appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. Get skinny. Oh, heck. My dang, man. I told you those buttons wasn't working.
Okay, got him.
Let me do it over here.
Take the helm as president of your mighty motorcycle club by delving into the pages of Black Dragon's newest book, The President's Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership. There you will learn to advance your skills in applying the 14 scientific principles of leadership similar to those taught to officers in the United States Naval Service. Available in hardcover, paperback, and ebook. Get yours today on Amazon, Kindle, or order it at your local bookstore. Order your autographed copy from blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club president you can be. Get the book.
Get Black Dragon's first book, The Prospect's Bible, to learn how to join a motorcycle club. It has been an Amazon #1 bestseller for the past 7 years and is required reading for over 3,000 motorcycle clubs worldwide. This book is a must-have for new people venturing onto the motorcycle club set. It will teach you how to prepare yourself for service to the motorcycle club nation and show you how to qualify a motorcycle club to be worthy of your service. Available on Amazon, Kindle, and for order at your local bookstore. Get your autographed copy at blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club prospect you can be. Get the book.